Hey guys, so it's Sunday, it's Father's Day, June 21st. I am working on the swatch for my pattern test. So here she is here. My issue is that my stitches seem to be really tall. I'm getting a longer gauge measurement vertically than I am horizontally. So I'm afraid to go up a hook size because then I feel like that's going to become more dramatic. So the pattern calls for a 4.5 millimeter hook. I used a 4 because I saw some of the other testers saying that they had to size down. So I thought maybe I'd size down too. So before blocking, I was at 3 inches wide and 3.75 inches tall. So I blocked it, and now I'm at like 3.5 inches in width, and still about 3.75, maybe a little bit more than that in height. So I guess this is why it's my first time doing it. It's a learning opportunity for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and make another swatch with the 4.5. That's what I've been working on today. I don't think I have anything else to share with you guys right now, except that I got more yarn from MiaMadeCrochet. Want to see? Let's open some yarn. I'm such a nerd. Oh, and I am still in my pajamas, even though it is 9 p.m. I stayed in pajamas all day. This morning, I got up and I made pancakes for the kids. And then for my husband, I made him a more grown-up breakfast. I made some home fries with sausage, peppers, and onions, and some scrambled eggs with cheese. Pretty delicious. And then for dinner tonight, I made mashed sweet potatoes, garlic, green beans, and some delicious ribs. When I asked my husband what he wanted to eat, he just kept saying, "Oh, I don't know, I don't have anything in mind." But my 3-year-old has been asking for ribs for a while now. So I'm like, well, we'll just go with what he wants. My husband said it was delicious, so that was a win. So, let's see, I ordered 3 cones. This color here, I got in the last order. But my last order came with like white yarn accompanying it. This one is more like a tan. And then I have 2 of this color here. I don't know what the colorway is called, but it's got like yellows and greens and whites. Maybe you can see. Perhaps I should take it out of the packaging. That might help. Sorry. Here we go. And it came with this blue one, which doesn't match. Honestly, it probably should have been swapped. This one came with the tan. I think the tan might look better with that. This third one came with like a coral color. I do realize that this is kind of just like a warehouse clean out situation, so they're pretty much just throwing in what they have, which is cool with me. What am I gonna make? No idea, but I've got time to figure it out. Okay. Next, I just ordered a bunch of sock yarns. So I went with the Premier Fruits yarn. They each have, it says each of the colorways are a different fruit. This one's watermelon. And I guess this is what you could expect your sock to look like. I got 3 of the watermelon. And I also got dragon fruit. And I guess this is what you can expect the sock to look like. Then I also got orange. Here's that one. This one is guava. I feel like it looks kind of similar to the strawberry, except a little more pink than red. Pink grapefruit, too. Lastly, I got this Lion Brand Sesame Street One Hat Wonder kit. It's a kit containing the four different ones. So we got Cookie Monster and Elmo, Oscar the Grouch, and Big Bird, I think is the last one. Yeah, Big Bird. And so I guess each of these is supposed to make a hat. And then it came with a knitting pattern, which I didn't realize at the time that it would come with the knitting pattern. So that's cute. And then the little character goes on top like a pom-pom. I'll see how these work up and what size they are, and see which one of the kids might want which one. I'll check back in with you guys on how my Loot This swatch goes. And, you know, kind of keep you posting on how the pattern testing is coming. Of course, I can't share too much because the pattern hasn't been published yet. But I'll just kind of let you guys know how I'm doing, how I feel as I move through the pattern. Good morning, guys. It's Monday, June 22nd. I stayed up a little bit. I did a second swatch or at least I didn't do the complete swatch, but I started a second swatch for my tester pattern. And just from doing these 2 rows, I knew that I got the right hook. So I just got started and made some progress last night. She's looking pretty. This is the back panel. So I'm working from home today. In addition to working on this, I'm going to try to put some laundry away and maybe organize around the house a little bit. Try to get a workout in. I don't know. I think I'm going to just make a to-do list and then see how many things I can tick off that list. But for right now, I'm still sipping on my coffee. I stopped at Starbucks after I dropped the kids off at daycare because on Mondays, you get free modifications. And I like my cold foams and my extra shots of espresso and all of that. So definitely have to take advantage of that. So as I sip this, I'm going to just keep working on this pattern here. And then once I'm done with my coffee, I'll get up and try to get some other things done. If I make a good enough amount of progress with this today, maybe tonight after the kids go to bed, I'll work on the bucket hat a little bit because I do want to get those done. This is probably going to take up most of my time, but I'm sure I'm going to want to do a smaller, quicker project in between. So I will show you guys what progress I make. Hey guys, so today is Thursday, June 25th. I haven't recorded in a couple days. I've just been tired. Always got a lot going on. But anywho, I am still working away on my tester pattern, and I have finished the whole back panel. Let me show you guys. Super cute. So I ended up using the Expression Fiber Arts yarn. This hank is actually like their normal one, but these are from the Oopsies. And if you can look close, you can see how the Oopsies kind of have some patches that where the dye didn't take, whereas this one is fully saturated. But honestly, I still think this is beautiful. And I think I should have enough to finish the whole vest. But let's get back to it. So this is the back panel, all done. It's worked in one piece. So we started here, we worked over here, and now I am on my way to doing the front panel. So feeling pretty good about being able to finish this, what's today, Thursday? By next week. The deadline is until July 27th, but it's actually pretty fun to work up, and it's working up relatively quickly considering that this is sport weight yarn, which is still pretty thin. So far I'm happy with it. I'm going to wet block it when I'm done to try to get a little bit more size out of it. I'm making the pattern size 4, which I think is like a 43-inch bust. But I want to be able to wear like a nice collared shirt underneath it. So I'm going to block it to larger dimensions so that I can get the look that I'm looking for. Home update. We have gotten our garage completely demolished at this point. We have a plan for moving forward. We're going to get a prefabricated shed and awning. to put up, because that's similar to what we had. So I'm just waiting for the insurance payout to come so that we can move forward with that. I actually had to pay the deposit for the demolition out of pocket because I just wanted to take it down. I think my kids were pretty traumatized by what happened. My 3-year-old Ezra kept mentioning it, kept talking about, Mommy, the garage was on fire. He'd wake up from sleep saying, Mommy, was there a fire again last night? So I think just having it gone can kind of make him stop thinking about it all the time. I'm hoping. So I wanted to move forward with that. In addition to getting the new garage, we have to get the siding replaced that was damaged. I've been wanting to change the color on the outside of our house anyway. And when you paint the siding, you end up having to repaint it every few years. So I think I'm just going to replace all of the siding in the color that we want. So you have to add some money to the insurance money to get that done. But I was looking forward to getting some work done on the house anyway. I was going to start with the inside of the house, but unfortunately, nature or whatever the heck caused that fire has made us have to do the outside first, which is fine. But anywho, I will check back in with you guys and show you as I progress with the vest and anything else that I end up getting done. I haven't worked on those bucket hats at all. I've just been completely zoned in on this. I don't know why. I think I'm just enjoying the process of making it. Look how nice the fabric is draping, working up. I love like the little flecks. I love the variation in color. In fact, I would venture to say, I think the oopsie actually looks nicer than the intended color. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's beautiful too, but there's not as much variation in color. It's pretty much like a solid backdrop and then the flecks, whereas this one kind of goes light. There's little speckles of darker colors in there, and then there's the specks as well. So really liking this so far. Anywho, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so today is Saturday, June 27th. Just want to check back in. So I've made a lot of great progress for my tester pattern project here. I finished the back panel, and now I am halfway, or actually a little more than halfway, done with the front panel here. So I imagine that I'll have something to show you guys pretty soon as far as this project goes. I love how it's working up. I love this yarn. It's from Expression Fiber Arts. Anywho, I'll check back in with you guys at another time. All right, bye. Uh-oh. Yep. Daddy starts with the letter D. Spell daddy.
Uh-oh, I didn't go down.
Uh-oh. Can you hit backspace? Do you know where the backspace button is? Yeah, good. Now press enter.
Enter?
Mm-hmm.
This enter?
Yep. Okay, now you can start typing daddy.
Typing daddy.
Yeah. Let's see if you remember. Yeah, D. What's the next letter?
A.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy.
Okay, yep. Where's your A? Yeah.
I did it.
And then what's the next letter?
I see an A up there next to my name.
That's true. What's the next letter in daddy, though?
E.
Dad. D
again.
Yes.
Now another D.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Just one D, not 1,000 Ds. Now you gotta hit backspace. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Stop. Oh, you deleted everything. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do? Hey guys, so it's Sunday night. It's about 10:15 p.m. I am sitting here assembling a new bookshelf. So this office is really small, and we in general kind of have storage issues in this house. So I just bought like 3 new bookshelf slash bookcases that I'm gonna try to put together. I'm gonna try to put at least one of them together tonight, just to help with organization. Two of those are gonna go in here. One is gonna replace the shelf that I had over here that fell, that I mentioned to you guys before, and one of them is actually gonna go right where you are right now. Because though I keep telling myself I won't, I have been ordering yarn. And then sometimes there ends up being just a little bit of overflow from other parts of the house. And then the kids playing in here, bringing things in here. When I need to return something to the store that I can't tend to right away, it ends up being in here. So it's too small of a space for it not to be organized. So this is my attempt to do that. She's done. Here. There she is. Looks like it's just big enough to fit over in this corner here by the window. And then I can make some sense of all of this clutter that's in here. All right, I'll check back in tomorrow. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday, June 30th. I am right now on my way to Allentown, Pennsylvania to pick up my grandmother. So she lives in Delaware, but she's in her 80s. She doesn't drive anymore. She just, not that she can't, she just doesn't feel comfortable with highway driving. So we kind of chauffeur her around. And hello, she's a queen, she deserves it. So my mom and I meet at a halfway point that I found. So that neither one of us has to do the whole drive. So it's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. But of course, me being mean, I'm like, are there any yarn stores in Allentown? Turns out there are a few. I chose 2. As long as my grandmother doesn't mind, I will make a stop to see what they have there. Anywho, I'll check in with you guys when I get there. Bye. Alright guys, so I have picked up my grandma and I am at Knitter's Edge yarn store in Allentown, PA. Here's my grandma.
Today.
We're good, how are you?
I'm good. If I can help you with anything, let me know.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I live a couple hours away from here, and I was just like, anywhere I go, I always check to see if there's a local yarn store.
Yeah, awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Quick little overview. We're organized by weight of yarn, so
Okay.
it kind of works together, DK together, so
Perfect.
on. We have samples for every yarn we carry, so everything is tagged. So you can find the name of the pattern. Everything has a
Oh, that's awesome.
Everything has the name of the
beautiful.
pattern, the name of the yarn. I'll get it. I know. What size we made, how much it used, if it's a free pattern.
Oh,
or
that's
a paid
amazing.
pattern. It's just a nice little cheat sheet.
Yeah, that's
We're
awesome.
here to help.
Thank
Take your
you.
time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baby llama?
I've seen jewelry
Baby llama.
knitted with wire. So you can knit with wire, and
Wow.
it makes a neat.
That's
ring,
pretty
necklace,
cool.
Whatever you want.
I'm still a beginner at knitting, but I crochet.
So we're doing more crochet garments, or putting out more crochet garments every day. I mean, not every day, but you know what I mean. But everything, of course, this one's not going to have one. But it usually has an I'm crochet.
Oh, okay.
It has an I'm crochet tag
beautiful.
on it, like this. Just in case you don't know if it's knit or crochet.
Oh, I love that. Awesome.
Because most of them are knit, but
This is pretty cool.
label everything for you. It's nice.
Oh, it looks like they got places to sit over there, but mind you, let me know if your knees get tired.
A load off? Well, I don't want to hover, but I'm here if you need me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
It's
it.
nice to meet you.
You too. Ooh, alpaca floof. Okay, I'm looking.
I didn't check the dialogue.
I have this bag, this exact bag. They have samples made from all of the yarns that they carry, and they have it right here, and it tells you on the tag the name of the pattern, the designer, what yarn was used, and how much of the yarn was used, which I think is pretty darn cool. Go back and check on Grandma. Doing okay over here? Yeah. It's a nice little store. I love the sitting area. I would just sit here. Oh yeah, you know, all the books that I already have. Yeah. Hey guys, so today's Friday, July 3rd. I haven't checked in a while. Tuesday, I ended up going to pick up my grandmother, as I told you guys, and we ended up going to one yarn store. Very, very lovely store. I think I have some footage that I'm going to show you guys. I got a few things, but that's not why I came on right now. I came on to tell you that I finished putting together my bookshelves. I put 2 here in the office and 1 in my bedroom. My bedroom's kind of a wreck. The office is kind of a wreck, for the record, but I'll show you the office. So that's one of the shelves there I put together. And then this is the second one. I kind of put it beside this one here. And my dad actually helped me kind of secure it to the wall because my littles are always in here pulling stuff off the shelves. Last thing I need is for them to try to climb on it and have things flip over on them. I wanted to show you guys the progress I'm making on my pattern test. This vest. I pretty much am in the home stretch now. I'm working on the neckline ribbing. Then I just have to do the ribbing around the sleeves, and then I can wet block it. So once it's done and wet blocked, I'll show you guys how it looks, if it fits me, and then we'll take it from there. Do you want to see what I got from the yarn store? Yeah, I think you want to see. Hold on, I'll grab it. Okay. So I went there with the plan of being very conservative, so I did not buy much. I always wanted to try this Sardar Jewelspun yarn. I've seen it on many websites. I've never seen it at any of my local yarn stores, but they did have some there. So I got two of them. I think it was $16.99 if I'm not mistaken at the store. So this is, if you're not familiar, Sardar West Yorkshire Jewelspun Aran weight. It's 200 grams, 546 yards. I don't know, I can't talk today. It's 100% acrylic, but it feels amazing. So I look forward to using that. Then I mentioned before that in the Yarn Hive we're having Knit Academy, Knit Along soon. The teacher for the Academy is Vincent of Vesuvio's Craft. We have a few of his projects to choose from to make for the Knit Along. So it's the Cruise Control hat, scarf, and cowl pattern. I decided to do the hat and the cowl, which requires 3 skeins of yarn. So I got some Malibrigo Rios in the color Sunset here. On camera, it's looking more yellow than it actually is. Let's see if I dim the light, if it will. Yeah, so that's more what it actually looks like. So I got 3 of those, 210 yards, 100 grams, and this is worsted weight, superwash merino. The other pattern is the Dauntless Shawl with 3 skeins of Malibrigo Rios or any worsted weight yarn. So I got this colorway here. I'm gonna turn the light back on for this one so you guys can see how gorgeous is that. It's kind of almost rainbow-like in color. So yeah, I am going to be finishing this, and then I'm going to start swatching for my knit patterns for the knit along. I'm still supposed to be doing my Luther top. I have my yarn caked up for that. Don't know quite when I'm starting it. It's been just really busy. As always, I will keep you guys in the loop. We'll be back when I have finished my vest, and we will take it from there. Also, I went out with my hubby for a little coffee date today. Very rarely find the occasion to dress up, so I thought I'd mention it. And then I got my hair done yesterday, so felt pretty cute. So I thought I'd come on and talk to you guys when I look a little bit nicer than my usual drab I work from home outfits. Anywho, you guys have a good night. I'll check back in with you. Bye. Hey guys, it's Saturday, July 4th. I got good news and bad news. The good news is I finished my pattern test. The bad news is it is entirely too small. So width-wise, it's fine because it's made from, you know, side to side. But lengthwise, it's obviously not fine. Like, this is my natural waist down here. It was not intended to be a cropped vest. So obviously this is user error. I will say the pattern was super fun to work up. I probably should have gone up a hook size, but we're going to wet block the hell out of it and see what happens. Worst case scenario, it doesn't fit. I will gift it to someone or maybe post it for sale. Well, this is my first pattern test, so there were bound to be some kinks. I didn't have any issues reading the pattern, but overall, very, very good pattern. I would definitely purchase the pattern and do it again, but I would have to work on my gauge swatching. This is not the first time that my attempt at a gauge swatch has failed me. So it certainly seems that I'm the problem, not the pattern, not the designer. All right, here we go. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm using this Eucalyptus lavender wool wash here. This is some nice warm water, and I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes. Okay, and then we'll get her out, set her on the blocking mats, pin her down, and see what we can get. Good morning. It's Sunday, July 5th. I blocked this puppy overnight. Sorry, my voice sounds terrible because I haven't been speaking yet. So I blocked this little lady overnight. She's still damp, but I think I'm gonna give her a try on. Okay, so this is how she looks this morning. A little bit better than she did. A little bit longer, but she is still damp. I kind of regret taking her off the blocking boards this early, actually, because now I'm gonna have to put her back down. But with it being this long, it's almost wearable. I still may end up gifting it, but look at that pattern texture. I think it's really cute. Ribbing around the collar, ribbing around the sleeves. I really, really enjoyed making this pattern. I definitely want to make it again. Maybe some different colors. Maybe so this is sport weight. I'm thinking maybe I'll try making it in DK. Same size. Don't change anything else. Just change the yarn and see it'll end up being a much bigger vest, which is good because then I'll be able to wear things under it. Anywho, thank you guys so much for tagging along on this journey. I will see you in my next video. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, comment down below, and I appreciate you guys so much. Bye.